I played basketball in middle school. Our team was not very good. The only school that we ever beat was it was called Jewish Day School, and we didn't beat them just because they're Jews. I'm a Jew, as I said, but I was the only one on my team. They had 5. But it's not just even that. It's because they were very religious Jews, so they all had yarmulkes, and they had like a hairpin in there, but playing against me, that hairpin doesn't stand a chance. So what happened is during the game, their yarmulkes would fall off, and they would prioritize picking up the yarmulke over playing basketball. So they were playing at my school, and they kept missing passes. The ball hit people in the stands like 4 or 5 times. And it got so bad, a group of kids from my school who were watching, they started chanting like, "You suck! You suck!" And those kids all got suspended because the principal said that they were being anti-Semitic. And I guess that's what it feels like criticizing Israel right now. Because maybe some of those kids were being anti-Semitic. I don't know. But I do know that team fucking sucked. Yeah. And maybe if they had aimed, they would have hit so many innocent bystanders.
Last time I was in St. Louis, abortion was illegal. And now, I hear it's something? Yeah. I mean, back then, if you want to get rid of a kid, you had to take them to the City Museum. And I did. I went to your zoo today. It was lovely. We saw at one point we were looking at there were grizzly bears, and I heard a guy say to his friend, he said, I don't know, if it was me versus that bear and I had a knife, you'd probably find me in the hospital, but you know where you'd find that bear? In the ground. Isn't that so sad that a man can't just enjoy the zoo without walking around assessing where they'd fit on the food chain? He's looking at the penguins, counting them like, if I had a knife. My favorite part is that in this theoretical example, he buried the bear. He's like, yeah, I was mortally wounded, but yeah, I gave him a nice Christian burial right there. I may be a man and he may be a beast. We're both God's creatures. Fucked up family? Yeah, I can tell. Are you in a fight right now with anyone in particular?
My ex-aunt is...
Ex-aunt? I already love it. What do you mean ex? Like it was a step-aunt?
She married my biological uncle. She's no longer part of the family.
Okay, great. So you don't have to talk to that person anymore at all. But what happened?
She killed my grandma.
I meant what happened with her and your uncle. Your cousin.
She's the daughter of the 2 of them.
Your cousin's the daughter of the 2 of them.
She's severely autistic.
Okay.
When they got divorced, my ex-aunt had her DNA tested to try to prove her autism came from my side.
Okay. Is that do they do that in the DNA test? No. I think the only disabilities they check for is are you Irish? I don't mean that at all. I don't mean that. God, I didn't know they. So they write back and they're like, you should be sending this to 22andMe. Pretty good. Are you scared about AI taking your job? No. What's your job? Dental hygiene. Yeah. I'd be scared about floss taking your job. I'm in a bitchy mood tonight, I gotta tell you, in a fun way. So, while I was at the zoo, someone recognized me, I guess, from the internet, and they said, "Oh my God, are you him?" And I'm so mad that Liam was there to see this, but I said, "I am him." I could have said, "I am Gianmarco. Yes, I'm that TikTok comedian." No, I said, "I am him" with a capital H. When I was a kid, I used to go to the zoo. You know, obviously more when I was a kid. There was this phase in DC where you could buy. I bought my dad for Father's Day 3 years in a row this thing called Zoo Doo, and it was just like they collected all the animal poop, and I gave it to my dad, and you were like, "Here, for Father's Day, here's fertilizer," and like I thought it was so like kind of cool as a kid, as a gift, and now as an adult, I'm just thinking about my dad being like, "Oh, what do you give me for Father's Day? A bucket of shit." A bucket of shit that I gave you the money to buy to me? Oh, it's fertilizer? I don't fucking grow. I wish I was a Nepo baby. Well, here's the thing. Anyone could be a Nepo baby. It's just, you know, it's just you might not necessarily want to do the things that your parents did. I mean, I could be a Nepo baby if I got into scrap metal recycling. Right? What does your dad do?
He went to prison.
He went to prison. You could probably be a guard or something like that. He went to prison for stealing tires. That's a harsh punishment for stealing tires. Were they?
Not the first time, probably. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, 4? Yeah. Still there now?
No.
He's out, okay. He's not in the parking lot, is he? Do you think he'll ever steal again, or do you think he's good? You don't really talk? Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a long drive, so.
Okay, let me do the jokes. Is your mom, is she dating?
Yes.
Yes, how's that going?
It's new.
It's new.
New.
Yeah? Have you met any of the guys?
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
They're often Republican.
Oh, and she's not. So what do you think? Is it like a kink? She likes. You know what? She's just looking for a guy who would want to lock your father up. What does she say? Do you fight with her about it, or does she go like, "I like this guy, but"?
It's like a weird reverse where like I'm like, no, it's great. You should, explore with people. And it's like I'm transparent.
Yeah. And what does she say to that when her son says explore?
Experience.
Yeah. What do you mean when you say that? You're just saying beggars can't be choosers in a kind way, in like a kind way.
Honey, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Talk to more people. And she's like, no, this guy could be it. And I'm like,
Sure, especially you don't want to do that with your eggs under a Republican president. So I was at the zoo today. Did you know that a giraffe is just a horse with Marfan syndrome? I had ADHD medication on me, but I had to throw it away before I got to Germany. It's illegal here. I guess the last time one of you took too many amphetamines, you got really focused on the final solution. I know what happens when you give Germans too many ADHD medication pills. They get so focused, they start building concentration camps. original Nazi joke. I want you to know it. Luckily, I'm going to try 9 more times tonight, and we'll see how they do. Thank God, you must have been going crazy when Elon Musk was at the Republican convention doing the Nazi salute. I mean, you guys are probably like, you're doing it all wrong! It's pretty crazy though. Things are not going well in America right now. I know you read the news. Who would have thought there'd come a day where, like, as a Jew, I'm like, thank God I'm in Germany right now. It's incredible. Trump, he gets compared to Hitler all the time. I don't think Trump could write a book by himself. I've always felt like it must be tough to tell if a German is autistic. Like, is it like a double negative thing where they're like really not into trains? New York has its ups and downs. I love the art that we have in New York. You know, you have great art here in Berlin, and I actually saw an art exhibit near my hotel, but it was like, you're going to hell. And I was like, okay. You have that, we have Broadway. What was the degree again, you said?
Biotechnology.
Biotechnology. It really sounds bad. What is it that you're, what are your dreams? Like, what do you hope to achieve?
Oh, no, I have to become an engineer because of my parents. This is not a dream.
Oh my God, hold up. In America, they're like, you cannot go to school for the arts. You need to study science. In Germany, they're like, biotechnology.
I'm Moroccan.
What?
I'm Moroccan.
Oh, you're Moroccan. Oh. What are the Moroccan stereotypes? What do I pick on over here? Did they ever commit a genocide? I went to the Kit Kat Club last night. I believe me, on this month-long Europe tour, I forgot to pack my harness. So I had to go to this place, and you know, I got a harness and these shorts, and I mean, you guys you love your leather. You love to squeeze it all in there. It's like you're trying to make up for losing the Battle of the Bulge. Who goes a lot? Anyone here like a big? Yeah? Okay, you forcibly raised his hand. That goes against the code of conduct at the Kit Kat Club. When I walked in, the woman at the front, she said, do you know what consent is? And I said, yes. And she said, explain it to me. I felt like I was like, is anyone recording this? I tried to say it without sounding condescending. I was like, no means no. And yes means yes. And she said, and what does silence mean? It means no. And she gave me a sticker. And so you go?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your, do you have multiple outfits? Do you have one thing you wear every time? One. Describe it to me. What is it?
Shorts.
Shorts?
Yes. And see-through kimono.
A what?
See-through kimono.
Oh, the see-through thing. Okay. A see-through kimono. Oh. Okay, yeah. I like that. That's nice. Me personally, like, I was kind of more into like the, you know, like the harness thing. And then, you know, like some of these like fucking like little shorts. Personally, this is my jam. how numb my balls are right now. You can't see, but over this I'm wearing a see-through kimono. It's very thin, very thin. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a loop here. You put everything through. I always was intimidated when I saw the people's bulges. I was like, that's quite a bulge. It's mostly ball. It's mostly balls with a cherry on top. And the guy at this store, the guy at this shop that I went to, he was like, I've never had someone offer to come into the dressing room and help me put something on my attire. I kept going like, I got it, and then I did not got it. I don't know how the fuck. And so he kept coming in, and he was like, the cock and balls, they go here, cock and balls. And I was like, yeah, I got the cock and balls part. It's the buttons on my shoulders. And he said, yes, the ones that connect to your cock and balls. I was like, well, let's do a little more comedy, I guess. What'd you say? You say I better work? What? Oh, I better work. What more do you want from me at this point? You want me to put on cabaret from you? Cabaret. Do we have theater kids here? Wow, not a lot of theater kids. Really? That's really interesting. Not very gay and not very, I guess. Can I say something without anyone getting mad at me?
Yes.
Okay. There's more Asian people here than normal, and I'm curious why. Is there any particular reason, though, that would be? It's great! I'm really excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about it. I'm just curious. Why? So, does anyone want to speak for the group? Again, it's all great. I'm just.
Can I propose that tomorrow's July 4th and all the white people are out white people?
I knew it! I knew it! And that's why there's not a lot of theater kids. Your parents wouldn't let you. God. I should have sung. I'm sure half of you can play the piano real well. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be in Tampa. Second time here. This is the last show we had a former Disney princess. We did a show here where we had some porn stars in the crowd. It's kind of what you guys are known for, is Disney porn. And there's a nudist colony. You're shaking your head yes. Have you been?
Oh, I have not.
You have not been? Okay.
I'm an Amazon delivery driver. Someone had to make a delivery to the nudist colony and did not know.
They didn't know. They were like, I didn't know he'd have a package too. So you're an Amazon delivery guy? And so a friend of yours, he just went there and just saw them walking around and was like...
Yeah, he just was like, oh, okay.
That's all it gets to take. Oh, okay. 100 naked people walking around. What did he deliver? Not clothes, I assume.
I don't even know. He just had to deliver packages, like multiple in the colony.
I wonder how many houses it took before he was like, something's up here. That first house, he was like, oh, that's gross. The next house, he's like, you know what? I'm getting used to it now. Third, he's like, this shirt is a little bit itchy. You know what? This isn't natural at all. Amazon delivery guy. You ever run into anything strange at a house?
The other day I had a bull charge at me.
A-
He had
a
gotten-
bull?
Yes.
Wait, just to be clear, not a bulldog, a bull.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to Amazon, it's like, oh, this big red cape, I wonder who it belongs to. Let me shake it off. Oh my God! I wish I was delivering to the nudist colony right now. What do you mean a bull? I don't understand it.
Where I had to make the deliveries, there's like cows and bulls that kind of just like are around. Yeah, and like it's kind of
Sure.
like a farm area. And they, on all the notes on all the packages, they're like leave inside the gate because if you don't, the cows will eat the packages. That's what they say. So I just got a little bit too far with my van, and I come back and there's 2 cows and a bull now in between checking out the van. And I'm
So
like,
they saw the van and they're like, I'm gonna fuck that van.
I tried to approach, and one that was starting to lick the packages, I left the door open, it started to lick one of the packages, and once I started to try and get back in, it turned around and charged right back at me, so I had to just run back away, and had to just let them kind of do their thing for a little bit.
And the thing, Jeff Bezos won't even let them take a pee break.